By royal decree, Lord Richard Blue has scorned the crown, colluded with generals, stockpiled armor, and plotted treason. Take him to the royal prison immediately.
What the hell? Transmigrating into hell mode. Today is my big day, yet it is the start of the Blue affair. Historically, Grant snitched, then Richard Blue was killed, followed by a massive purge. I am his son-in-law. I am definitely on the hit list. No! I need to think of a plan. Fast!
Bullshit, Grant. How dare you slander me? I have been completely loyal to His Majesty. Heaven is my witness. I conquered the northern deserts and pacified the south. All 27 of my scars were earned for the Empire. His Majesty made me Lord Richard Blue and granted me the royal pardon. You accuse me of treason? If I wanted to rebel, why didn't I do it when I had 200,000 men? Now I'm just a wealthy lord in the capital city. What do I even have to rebel with?
You have great merits, my lord, but great merits can threaten the throne. Informants say you hide forbidden royal artifacts here, and your letters to the border reek of resentment. His Majesty has already seen some evidence.
Evidence? If you want to frame me, you'll find any excuse. I demand to see His Majesty. I'll state my case in person.
Wait. Father, if Commander Grant came today, he must have the Emperor's orders. Fighting back, now plays right into his hands.
Orders. Right. Today is a joyous day. The hall is full of guests. Choosing now is to make an example of me. It's a message to everyone. Your Majesty, is there truly no place for me, just to clear the path for the royal grandson? You won't even leave this old servant a shred of dignity?
Take him!
Tommy, I leave Izzy in your care. Take good care of her for me.
No, Father.
Master Thomas Stone, Miss Blue. Once we search the manor and find solid evidence, I'm sure you two will soon be able to join Lord Blue in the royal prison.
Grant, if you dare lay a hand on them, I'll haunt you from the grave.
Commander Grant, the evidence is not yet clear. It is too early for conviction.
Humph.
Rest easy for now. Father-in-law, there might still be a way to turn this around. Lord Blue is arrogant, outspoken, and overly proud. He deserves punishment, but not death, and definitely not clan extermination. Edward Lancaster, just to clear the path for that useless trash. William Lancaster, you've killed all your best generals. And the result, your grandson's throne won't even be warm before his uncle overthrows him. The warlord, fortress lord, carpenter, king, all that mess was started by you, Eddie Lancaster. I am General Blue's son-in-law now, a mega VIP on the execution list, just waiting to die. I survived the hail of bullets in my past life. Did I time travel just to get skinned in the royal prison? The only loophole is what Edward Lancaster established himself. If the people suffer a great injustice, they can hold the royal edict, strike the justice bell, and appeal directly to the emperor. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. You wrote this ancestral rule in the royal edict yourself. You wanted to use the law to kill, so I'll use your law to fight for my life. You want everyone to be terrified, but I'll blow this way out of proportion. I'll make sure the whole capital city knows. I am going to ring that justice bell for you today. Let's see. What is sharper, Emperor Edward the Great's blade, or the very rules you set yourself?
Will, Grant should be at the Blue Manor by now.
Grandfather King, it seems today is General Blue's daughter's wedding day.
With all his guests gathered, it maximizes the shock. Remember this, Will. A ruler must be decisive. General Blue is arrogant. His cronies fill the army. Keep him, and you'll never control him.
I understand.
There are no buts. Hidden threats must be eliminated.
Ringing the justice bell for justice on a rainy night.
Your Majesty, there's a young man outside the gates, dressed in white, hair untied, holding the royal edict. He's striking the justice bell with all his might. He claims a massive injustice and demands to appeal to you directly.
I can't believe someone in the Empire actually trusts my royal edict and dares to ring the bell in the rain. He's got some guts. What is his grievance? Who is he accusing?
He claims to be Lord Richard Blue's son-in-law, the newlywed Thomas Stone. He wants to accuse
General Blue's son-in-law. What's his accusation?
Accusing Commander Grant of framing loyal officials and deceiving the throne. He protests that heroes cannot meet a good end, and the wronged have nowhere to appeal. Holding the royal edict, he begs to see your Majesty to seek justice.
Good. Very good. Using my own rules to checkmate me. Thinking this can save Richard Blue, or make me retract my order. Naive. But this kind of courage reminds me of the reckless youth I used to know. Give the order. Let him ring it. Ring it until dawn. Ring it until he drops. Tomorrow morning, open the palace gates and let him in. I want to see for myself who dares to poke the bear, using the royal edict to checkmate me. Who exactly is backing him, or is he truly that invincible?
Is he crazy? Ringing the justice bell all night. Does he have a death wish?
That is Lord Richard Blue's son-in-law, Thomas Stone. He just got married last night and his father-in-law was arrested by the Royal Guard. His back is covered in wounds. Heard the Royal Guard beat him for protecting his bride.
Richard Blue's son-in-law is one tough guy. He struck the justice bell until it broke. First time since the founding of the empire. The royal edict was written by the founder king. Citizens with grievances can use it to seek justice. He's using the founder king's rules against his decree. This is...
Master Thomas Stone, you've broken the bell. It's time to stop. His Majesty has a decree. You may enter the palace to state your case, but according to the royal edict, anyone who strikes the justice bell, true grievance or not, must first take 10 strokes of the cane to prove their resolve is genuine. And this is no child's play. Kneel and beg for mercy now. Admit you were coerced by Richard Blue. I can ask His Majesty to spare you the cane. You'll just be exiled 3,000 miles.
Beg for mercy? Just 10 measly strokes. If I let out I'll take your last name.
Strike him!
Why put himself through this?
Commander Grant, the beating is done. Can I enter the palace now? Oh, right. Take a guess. If the people of the Empire knew that last night at Blue Manor you secretly planted the royal robe, what would they think?
Bring in the petitioner, Thomas Stone!
Are you Richard Blue's son-in-law, Thomas Stone?
Yes.
You've got some nerve, daring to threaten me with the royal edict. Richard Blue, the evidence is undeniable. By crying out for a traitor, do you wish to die with him, or do you want to tell the whole world that I wronged him, that I'm a foolish king?
Wrong you, Your Majesty. I wouldn't dare say you wronged anyone. As for the evidence you mentioned, is it the royal robe Grant found, or those letters? Even if my father-in-law truly wanted to rebel, why would he hide a royal robe under his bed? If he really wrote those letters, would he use his own terrible handwriting? Your Majesty, you want him dead for 2 reasons. 1, he is arrogant about his merits and talked back to you. 2, he holds military power, and you fear William Lancaster won't be able to control him. You fear your grandson is too unable to suppress these arrogant generals. He should be punished for his arrogance. He should be beaten for his big mouth. He is arrogant about his merits, so he should be demoted. But Your Majesty, does he deserve to be framed with this charge? To be used for the one behind you. For that cowardly crown prince behind you, to pave a blood-soaked path with no thorns and no armor.
You! How dare you!
Insolent fool.
You kill, but can you kill them all? Richard Blue, Frederick Strong, Victor Ford, kill everyone who can fight, and then what? When the northern horde attacks, will William hold the Analects and preach righteousness? And when the royal dukes grow strong and cross swords, will this indecisive grandson of yours just say something like, "Don't make me look like a kinslayer"?
Shut up, you little rat. Shut up! Shut up!
Why should I shut up? Do you know how history will write about old Eddie? In his late years, he killed his loyal officials, paved the way for his grandson, and ruined the empire himself. Do you know 4 years after William Lancaster ascends the throne, he'll be overthrown by his uncle Henry? Do you know what happens when you kill all the capable officials? Your precious grandson will set a fire in the royal palace and burn himself. Why did I risk my life to beat the justice bell? Because I couldn't watch my father-in-law die, and I couldn't watch you push the empire into the abyss. Queen Mary is gone. Prince Albert Lancaster is gone. Your Majesty, you've already lost your closest kin. Are you going to lose your loyal officials and generals too? And in the end, will you lose the empire because of your stubbornness?
Lies and nonsense. Grandfather King, he's spouting lies. Hurry up and kill him. Kill him.
William Lancaster. besides hiding behind His Majesty, shouting for blood. What else can you do? When your father Albert Lancaster was alive, everyone in the court respected him. But if you step up, Richard Blue is the first to defy you, because you are unworthy of the crown. Let me tell you this right now. Ha! Even if old Eddie kills us all, you'll never sit securely on that throne. No! Impossible!
Enough, Thomas Stone. You said all this just to save Richard Blue. But do you know, slandering the Crown Prince, cursing the Empire, speaking ill of the royal family, any one of these is enough for me to slice you to pieces. Guards, throw this madman into the royal prison. He'll die with Richard Blue soon.
What? Say that again.
The Royal Guard raided Blue Manor last night. Grant accused Lord Richard Blue of hiding a royal robe and plotting a rebellion. His Majesty was furious. Lord Richard Blue has been thrown into the royal prison. He's to be flayed and stuffed any day now.
I knew it. His Majesty would never let him go. Thomas Stone. What about General Blue's son-in-law, Thomas Stone?
Master Thomas Stone. He beat the Justice Bell all night. This morning, in the Hall of Providence, in front of all the officials, he cursed out His Majesty and the Crown Prince. Now he's also locked in the royal prison. He's set to be executed alongside Lord Richard Blue.
This is bad. If Thomas Stone really dies, when His Majesty finds out the truth later, me, Samuel Hart, in my old age, can I still have a good end in my old age? Quick, prepare a horse. No, get the fastest carriage. We're heading to the capital immediately.
Yes, sir.
Father-in-law, I am sorry. I beat the bell, I cursed them out, but I still couldn't save you!
Silly boy, what are you apologizing for? Old Eddie is dead set on killing me. Nobody can save me. He even picked my daughter's wedding day to raid my house. He's determined to make an example of me for the whole court. I, Richard Blue, have killed countless people in my life, and I've saved countless people too. If I die, I die. I have no complaints. I'm just sorry for the old brothers who fought alongside me, and the innocent servants in our manor, but I'm most sorry for you.
And Grandpa Sam.
You were an orphan, Samuel Hart picked up from the street. He raised you like his own grandson. 3 years ago you saved Izzy. That's why I dragged you from Springfield to the capital. I wanted to give you a bright future. I never thought I'd drag you into this deadly mess.
Grandpa Sam has been cautious his whole life. That is how he gets to enjoy his old age in peace. I just hope we don't drag him down with us.
Time's up. Bring them out.
Commander Grant.
What is it?
After we die, do you think you'll live? A hound that knows too many secrets. When the master's done with them, they become stew.
Take them away.
Husband, I'm sorry. If you hadn't married me, you wouldn't be dragged into this.
Don't be silly. Marrying you is the best thing I've ever done.
Izzy, stand up straight. The daughter of Richard Blue must die with dignity. Kid, in the next life I'd be proud to have you as a son.
Richard Blue, Thomas Stone. Any last words?
Eddie Lancaster. My biggest regret in this life is fighting so many battles for the Lancaster family. 27 scars just to be rewarded with a skinning knife. I'll be waiting in hell to see if you, Eddie Lancaster, can still hold the throne after killing all your loyal officials.
You dare to be so arrogant at death's door. What about you, Thomas Stone? Any regrets? If you bow your head and admit your guilt now, I can give you a quick beheading, spare you the pain of skinning.
Of course I have regrets. I regret not cursing you out sooner. Eddie Lancaster, you killed Richard Blue just to pave the way for William. But you are paving a path of blood, a dead end that will ruin the Empire's destiny. You fear the generals will rebel, so you kill them all. You fear the officials will interfere, so you slaughter them all. If Queen Mary were still alive, seeing you like this, how disappointed she would be. If Prince Albert were still alive and saw his father kill off his capable ministers, how despairing he would be.
Shut up! Execute them! Skin them! Skin them now!
Hold your blades. Your Majesty, spare them.
Samuel Hart, why are you here?
Your Majesty, I rode day and night from Springfield, just to beg your Majesty for one thing.
You came all the way from Springfield, just to interfere in this, to plead for Richard Blue. Do you know this is treason?
Your Majesty, I'm not here for Richard Blue. I'm here for him. I'm here for Thomas Stone.
He's just a reckless fool. Is he worth you, Samuel Hart, pleading for him?
Your Majesty, Thomas Stone is no madman. He is the late Prince Albert Lancaster's own flesh and blood, lost among the people. He is your own grandson, Eddie Lancaster.
What did you say? What?
Damn! Being reincarnated isn't enough. Now, I am getting a long-lost family drama. I am Albert Lancaster's son, Edward Lancaster's grandson.
Nonsense.
Samuel Hart, what are you talking about? How could Albie's child be lost among the people? Do you know the penalty for deceiving the king?
Your Majesty, I swear on my life. Every word I say is true. Back then, Prince Albert the Virtuous favored a palace maid. Lady Louise was jealous and secretly oppressed her. The maid lived in fear at the East Palace. Later, her father fell gravely ill, so she begged for leave to visit him. She never returned. The East Palace reported she died of sudden illness, but actually, after leaving, she found out she was pregnant. She didn't dare say a word, nor did she dare send word back to the East Palace. She feared the child would be killed before birth. This is the jade pendant the prince used to wear. Your Majesty gave it to him when he was 12. The prince treasured it dearly. But he gave this ring to that maid. The maid gave birth to the child all alone. A single woman with a baby. The vicious rumors almost drove her mad. She brought the child to Springfield and knelt in front of my estate. She said he was the prince's flesh and blood and begged me to take him in. I didn't fully believe her at first, but then she took out this jade pendant. She said if the prince ever asked, this would serve as proof. Barely a month after leaving him, she fell ill and died. I looked into it secretly. That maid was indeed pregnant when she left the palace. The timeline matches up, and his looks. Take a close look, Your Majesty. Look at Thomas Stone's eyes and brows.
He looks like him. He really does. This nose, this forehead. He's the spitting image of Albie when he was little.
My death means nothing, but Thomas Stone's identity is crucial. True or false? I beg your Majesty to spare his life for now, and investigate thoroughly. And Izzy is innocent. She knows nothing. I beg your Majesty to spare her.
Your Majesty, I've raised Thomas Stone for 17 years. He's been incredibly smart since childhood, reciting poetry at 3, riding horses at 5. But he's got a stubborn streak, hot-tempered and headstrong. These traits, they're exactly like Your Majesty in your younger days. He broke his arm climbing a tree as a kid, but didn't shed a single tear. He said a real man bleeds, but never cries. I heard those exact words from Your Majesty's own mouth. He likes to squat while eating rather than sit on a chair. He sleeps curled up in a ball, saying it feels secure. Whenever he gets angry, his right eyebrow twitches. All these habits, these little quirks, Your Majesty, don't they seem familiar to you?
Child, were you afraid of the dark when you were little?
Yes, but Grandpa Sam said a real man shouldn't be. So I'd blow out the lamp every night and just lay there until I fell asleep.
What do you like to eat?
Sesame cakes, fresh out of the oven, piping hot with sesame seeds. Grandpa Sam said it wasn't proper to eat like that, but I couldn't change.
Albie was afraid of the dark, too. I used to hold him and tell him Dad was here. Nothing to fear. Albie loved sesame cakes, too. He'd hop around from the heat when he sneaked them as a kid. Did your mother leave any words for you?
She said she was sorry. Sorry she couldn't watch me grow up. Your dad was a very, very good man. If you ever get to meet him one day, tell him for me.
Albie, is he really?
Your Majesty, I swear on my family's lives, Thomas Stone is the prince's bloodline. If I speak a single lie, may lightning strike me down, and may I die a terrible death.
Untie him. I said, untie him. Untie Thomas Stone. Thomas Stone, are you really my grandson? Are you really my Albie's flesh and blood left in this world?
Impossible. It's a lie. It's all lies, Grandfather King. This is Samuel Hart's plot. It's Richard Blue's trick. Father's child. How could Father's child end up living among commoners? For 17 years, no one in the East Palace has ever heard of this. This bastard appearing out of nowhere must be an imposter they found.
Will, shut up.
Grandfather King, think about it. Just yesterday in the royal court, how did Thomas Stone insult us? If he truly had Father's blood, how could he be so treasonous? Speak. Who exactly sent you here? Did Richard Blue tell you to fake the royal bloodline just to save his own life? A death row inmate like you, full of foul language, deserves to be William Lancaster's brother? You're not even fit to shine my shoes. Guards, drag this fake royal grandson away and execute him. Execute him right now.
Let's see who dares. Will, you've disappointed me so much. If he truly has your father's blood, he is your own brother. You're in such a rush to kill him. Are you afraid he'll take your place as crown prince?
I wouldn't dare.
William Lancaster, look at you right now. Like a dog whose tail got stepped on. What else can you do but bark? If I am really a fake, why so anxious? Just test it and see. You are getting so worked up. Got a guilty conscience.
You.
Old man Ed, don't even bother. I only have one grandpa in this life. And that is the man who picked me up. Fed me bite by bite, raised me. Taught me right from wrong, and kept me warm and fed. Grandpa Sam. As for you, Edward Lancaster, you just asked me if I had any regrets. Well, let me tell you, my biggest regret is not knocking some sense into you sooner. Huh! Since I've already cursed you out, do whatever you want with me. Right? Come on, make it quick. Stop stalling. If I even flinch a bit, I'll take your name, Lancaster.
You're asking for it. Just keep pushing your luck.
This stubbornness, this refusal to yield even in death. He looks so much like me when I was young, and like Albie when he set his mind to something. If he were truly an imposter, shouldn't he be on his knees begging for mercy right now, clinging to my legs and claiming kin? But he refuses. He insists on provoking me. What if he really is Albie's flesh and blood? If I truly have him killed today, when I go to the underworld and Albie asks his father, "Where is my son?" how am I supposed to answer?
Your Majesty, I have a way to verify his identity. Your Majesty, royal blood is decreed by heaven. The royal physicians have an ancient method to test if bloodlines merge. If Master Thomas Stone is truly the prince's blood, his blood will surely merge with your Majesty's.
Miss Annie is right.
Test what? I said it. I don't acknowledge it.
You child. This is not up to you.
Not up to me. Fine. I can take the test. But I have a condition.
What condition?
Release my father-in-law, General Blue. Release everyone in Blue Manor. Free everyone implicated in this case. A retrial for the Blue affair.
Kid, you.
Husband.
How can a major treason case be a joke?
Forget it. None.
Wait. Fine, I promise you. The Blue affair is put on hold. Escort everyone back to the royal prison. A retrial will be held soon.
Words are just air.
Grant.
Here, Your Majesty.
Pass my verbal order. The Blue affair treason case will be retried later. Remand all 1,000 prisoners to the royal prison. No torture is allowed. Keep them safe.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Kid, thanks. If you really are, keep yourself and Izzy safe. Don't worry about me.
Now you can come with me for the blood test, right?
Okay.
Grandfather King, no! It's against the rules. He's just a...
Will, you've said too much today. Go back to the East Palace. Reflect on your mistakes for 3 days.
Grandfather King. Mother, something terrible has happened.
Why are you so panicked? Isn't it General Blue's execution today?
General Blue didn't die. Samuel Hart crashed the execution. He said that Thomas Stone is my father's illegitimate son from the streets.
What did you say?
Samuel Hart brought out proof. My father's personal jade ring. Grandfather King. Grandfather King believed him. He just took him to the royal physicians for a blood test.
No, that's impossible. That bitch was already.
Mother, did that palace maid really exist?
Yes, of course. Your father doted on her so much. He almost made her his concubine, if I hadn't secretly intervened. Later, I tried to get rid of her quietly, but that bitch was smart. She actually ran away. I had people search for a whole year. Couldn't find her alive or dead.
So that means that Thomas Stone really could be father's bloodline.
Don't panic. Even if he is that bitch's bastard, claiming his royal roots won't be that easy.
But Grandfather King, he seems to believe it already. What if the blood test...
Blood test? Over at the royal physicians. Don't we have our people there too?
What are you suggesting, Mother?
It's too early to say anything yet. Let's go. Let's go see your Grandfather King. Also, send someone to tell your grandfather, have him make some secret arrangements. This Thomas Stone cannot be left alive.
Yes. If he really is my brother, then he definitely can't be left alive. This position of Crown Prince can only be mine.
Your Majesty, this ancient blood test method requires silver needles and blood. If the bloodline is the same, then the blood drops will blend. If they don't blend...
Enough talk. Test it.
Damn, this ancient blood test isn't scientific at all. I hope this body actually has royal genes.
They blended. God bless the Empire. Your Majesty, Master Thomas Stone is indeed of royal blood. The royal bloodline. Heaven be my witness.
You really are. You really are Albie's son, my own grandson.
Holy crap, this makes no scientific sense. Could it be this body really has Lancaster blood?
Your Majesty, Lady Louise and His Highness the Crown Prince request an audience.
My sweet child, let me look at you. You look so much like His Highness the Prince. Your eyes, your nose. My child, all these years you've suffered so much.
You must be Lady Louise, right? I am Thomas Stone, at your service.
What do you mean, commoner? You're Albie's flesh and blood. That makes you my child. You should call me Mother.
Louise, didn't I tell William to stay in confinement? Why are you here?
Grandfather King, after I went back to reflect, thinking Thomas could really be father's blood, I got so excited. I really couldn't hold back. Mother felt the same. She said we must come see my brother.
Your Majesty, I am Albie's principal wife. Since this child is Albie's flesh and blood, he is my child too. Hearing that he's lived among commoners for years and suffered so much, my heart feels like it's being cut by a knife. My child, come live with Mother in the East Palace. I've already had a courtyard prepared for you. From now on, our family will live a good life together. He really looks like that little bitch. But it doesn't matter. Once you enter the East Palace, I have plenty of ways to make you disappear without a trace.
East Palace? Thomas, why don't you come live with me at the Palace of Ancestry? It's quite spacious.
No need. Since Lady Louise so graciously invites me, I would be honored to accept. However, I grew up in the countryside. I am rough around the edges and don't know the rules. If I ever act out of line, I hope Lady Louise will bear with me.
Louise. Oh, Louise. Edward Jr. died young in history, and Albert died early. You had a hand in it, didn't you? You look so sweet and innocent, but you are a viper on the inside. Keep acting. I'll play your little game.
Oh, you silly child. There's nothing to bear with. We're all family now.
Well, that's fine too. Thomas, since you've accepted your identity, shouldn't you call me Grandpa?
When the truth of the Blue affair comes out, when my father-in-law and wife are safe, and when my implicated friends return home safely, then I'll think about it.
This kid, he's really stubborn.
Your Majesty, Thomas just accepted his identity. He's still a bit conflicted. Take it slow, my child. Come, back to the East Palace with Mother. I'll have them make something nice for you.
Elder Crown Prince, please look out for me from now on.
Oh, of course.
Samuel Hart. Thomas Stone's identity is confirmed.
God bless the Empire. The heir's bloodline lives on.
For this, you've done a great service. Tell me, what reward do you want?
I dare not ask for a reward. I am guilty.
Oh? Of what?
I knew Tommy might be Prince Albert's flesh and blood, yet I hid it from you for 17 years. This is a capital crime of deceiving the king.
Get up. You are guilty, but I don't blame you. A palace maid's child. If he had stayed in the East Palace, knowing Louise's nature, he wouldn't have survived till today. I called you here today to ask you about Richard Blue. What should be done?
Your Majesty, I've been out of court affairs for years. I wouldn't dare speak out of turn.
Speak when you're told. Since when did Samuel Hart become so timid? Am I gonna eat you?
Far worse than that. When Eddie Lancaster gets ruthless, he wipes out entire clans. Didn't Richard Blue almost get skinned alive? Well then, I'll be bold and speak my mind. Richard Blue is arrogant and domineering, and he speaks without thinking. He deserves punishment. But to the Empire, he is absolutely loyal, with an outstanding military record. I believe Richard Blue doesn't necessarily have to die. Alive, he can be of the greatest use. The borders are still restless. The Empire still needs generals who can fight.
So you mean to say I was wrong to kill them?
I wouldn't dare. It's just that boy Tommy, though reckless and impulsive, is utterly sincere. The things he yelled at you, I believe, actually make some sense.
Make some sense. Samuel Hart, how dare you? Do you know the penalty for slandering the heir and shaking the state's foundation? Do you know what that kid called me? He called me a sinner of the Empire, said I paved a bloody path for Will.
Your Majesty, I'm merely telling the truth.
Never mind. Let it go. You're right. What that kid said is right, too. I killed too many people for Will. I have too much blood on my hands. Sometimes I wonder if there's too much blood and God is punishing me by cursing me to be all alone. Eddie Jr. is gone. Mary is gone. Albie is gone, too. I thought that I, Edward Lancaster, was destined to die all alone. Luckily, Thomas Stone showed up. This kid cursed me so ruthlessly, beat the justice bell till it broke, took 10 strikes without a single sound. He is my grandson, a living memory Albie left for me. Samuel Hart. You know what? When those 2 drops of blood merged, it was like my heart came alive again. I'm not cursed to be alone. My Albie is still looking out for his old man. There's still hope for the Empire. So Richard Blue cannot die. At least not now. That kid Thomas Stone risked his life for him. If I kill Richard Blue, that kid will never, for the rest of his life, accept me as his grandfather. And that kid will. His behavior at the execution ground today, I am very disappointed. A crown prince who can't even tolerate his own brother in the future. Can he tolerate the whole world?
Your Majesty, are you saying...
I didn't say anything. You go back to Springfield first. As for Tom Stone, I have my own plans. What we said today leaves your mouth, enters my ears. If anyone else finds out...
I understand. I shall take my leave.
Albie, if you're watching from heaven, tell me. This grandson who came out of nowhere, this brat who dared to curse right in my face, did you send him to save your foolish old man?
My vase! That was a gift from Father! Thomas Stone! You!
Oh, Elder Crown Prince. I am so sorry. My country hands are so clumsy. I've never seen such a delicate thing. Once I picked it up, it just slipped. You wouldn't blame me, right? After all, we are blood brothers.
Blood brothers? Who's your blood brother, you bastard? I'll kill you sooner or later.
If it's broken, it's broken. It's just a vase. Thomas, did you hurt your hand?
I am fine. The floor in the East Palace is just too slippery, and this chair, it hurts my butt. This blanket, the fabric is scratchy, not as cozy as a country mudbed.
Mother was thoughtless. I'll have them replaced right away.
So refreshing. This pond is way better than a bathhouse.
Those are my cats. They're royal tributes. Thomas Stone, you.
Hold it in. Everyone's watching the East Palace right now. We can't give him anything to use against us.
Let's see how long you can hold back.
Here, child. Try some of this bird's nest soup. It's very nourishing. You've suffered so much over the years. You need to build up your strength.
Lady Louise, you didn't poison this soup, did you?
Oh, child. What nonsense is this? How could I ever hurt you?
Oh, I was just joking. We country folks are just blunt. Don't mind me, Madame Louise.
This meat is cooked well, but it can't beat Grandpa Sam's braised pork.
Thomas, you're going too far. My mother cooked this for you herself. What's with that attitude?
What attitude? I grew up without parents. I was raised by strangers in the country. No one taught me manners. No one told me what to say, or what not to say. If you despise me for being vulgar, then go tell Grandfather King and have me kicked out. I am used to being alone anyway. I am used to being on my own.
Will, is that how you speak to your brother? Thomas, don't take it to heart. Your brother didn't mean it like that.
I know. My brother just cares about me. But brother, take a guess. If Grandfather King knew you were smashing things and cursing in the East Palace and looking down on your country brother, what would he think?
By the way, Lady Louise, I have another request. I am quite picky about my bed. It needs to be made of golden Namu wood. The pillows must have fresh cotton from the south. And the quilt needs a 5-clawed dragon. Also, I need bloodbird's nest soup to rinse my mouth twice a day. I heard back in the countryside that royal heirs are all this particular. Since I am one now, I shouldn't be too shabby, right?
A 5-clawed dragon. That's strictly for the king. You are overstepping.
Really? But I am Grandfather King's own grandson. What is wrong with using it? Or maybe Elder Crown Prince thinks I don't deserve it.
You do. Of course you do. Mother will have it prepared.
His Majesty has arrived.
What's going on here?
Grandfather King, Thomas, he broke my vase, scared away my prized cat, and now wants a 5-clawed dragon quilt. This goes against the rules.
Your Majesty, it's my fault for not guiding him. Thomas grew up among commoners. His habits are hard to change overnight.
I am sorry, Your Majesty. I was being foolish. I brought shame to the royal family. Perhaps you should just send me back to the countryside in Springfield.
It's just a vase. If it's broken, it's broken. If the cat ran away, catch it. Don't cry, good boy. It's my fault. I let you suffer so much. Louise, you are his mother. You should be more accommodating. Whatever he wants, as long as it's not too much, give it to him. What's wrong with my grandson using nice things? Thomas Stone, come with me. We have serious matters to discuss.
Grandfather King, I should also...
Stay in the East Palace and reflect on your actions. Is this how an elder brother acts?
That bastard! I'm gonna kill him. I swear I will kill him.
Will, calm down.
Mother, I can't take it anymore. If this keeps up, in Grandfather King's eyes, am I still the Crown Prince? Look at how he treats that bastard. I'm scared.
I know. I also want to strangle that little bastard right now. But we can't do it yet. Thomas Stone has just been recognized. Everyone's eyes are on the East Palace. If he dies in the East Palace, we won't be able to escape the blame.
Then what should we do?
Wait for him to leave the palace. Go contact your grandfather Louis Sr. Tell him to prepare his best assassins. As soon as that bastard Thomas leaves the palace, we'll set up an inescapable trap. I want him dead without a trace. Not even a single bone fragment left.
All right, I'll go do it right now. Thomas Stone, you must die. This throne is mine alone. No one will take it.
Will, don't worry. Everything I do is for you. As long as you take that throne, no matter what I suffer, it's worth it.
Mother.
Getting used to the East Palace?
It is all right.
Lady Louise isn't giving you a hard time.
Your Majesty, you didn't call me here just to chat, did you? Is there a verdict on my father-in-law's case?
You're a smart kid. Let me ask you, in your eyes, what kind of man is Richard Blue?
Arrogant and overbearing, outspoken, and resting on his laurels. All of that is true. But he is fiercely loyal to the Empire. He conquered the northern deserts and pacified the south. All 27 scars on his body are for the Empire. He is a sharp sword. Wield it well. It expands our lands and protects our people. Wield it poorly, and it'll cut your hand.
Well said. Objective and totally unbiased. In my eyes, Richard Blue had to die. His merits and influence are just too great. I feared Will wouldn't be able to control him, but now, for you, I've changed my mind. You're right, I was too ruthless and too foolish. Richard Blue is arrogant, but his merits to the Empire can't be erased. Look, Lord Richard Blue is arrogant and lawless, and deserves severe punishment. But considering his merits, he's spared from death, stripped of his title, and his properties confiscated.
This is the best outcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Ha ha ha! Finally, some gentle words from you. I've met that girl, Izzy. She's a good girl. You better treat her well. Aim for 2 kids in 3 years. Let me hold a great-grandson in my lifetime.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
I've wronged a lot of people in my life. David West, Charles Spring, Leo Wise, and the old brothers who fought for the Empire with me. As a brother, I was ruthless. As a king, I had no choice but to be. But sometimes in my dreams, I see them standing before me covered in blood. It feels like a knife twisting in my heart.
But as Emperor Edward the Great, you treat the people well. You lowered taxes, punished corrupt officials, and made sure people had food and clothes.
Thomas, do you really mean that?
Just telling the truth.
Good boy. Hearing such praise from you makes my later years totally worth it. So now, are you finally willing to call me Grandpa?
Once you bring my father-in-law and Izzy safely back to me, then we'll talk.
By the grace of God, the Emperor decrees, Lord Richard Blue, your arrogance must be punished. For your past merits, you are spared from death. You are stripped of your title, your wealth confiscated, and your family relocated. All suspects without evidence are released. Respect this.
This guilty subject thanks your majesty for your grace.
I can't believe Lord Richard Blue survived. His son-in-law, Thomas Stone, rang the justice bell. He's the royal grandson now. Talk about a blessing in disguise for Richard Blue.
Husband, are you okay? I heard you took 10 strikes and did a blood test. I was so scared.
It is okay. It is all over now. Look, I am perfectly fine. In my past life, I was an orphan. No parents, no one to even cry when I died. I never expected that coming here would not only give me a family, but also a wife who cares for me so much.
Thomas, no. Your Highness. The whole Blue Estate owes you our lives.
Father-in-law, what are you doing? We are family.
Brother-in-law, if anyone tries to mess with you, I, Benjamin Blue, won't stand for it.
Good. With your word, I feel much better. Father-in-law, brother, Izzy, from now on, there is no more Blue Estate. Losing the title, losing the wealth, it is the best outcome. His Majesty is giving the people an answer and giving us a way out. Going forward, I hope you won't be as flashy as before. Father-in-law.
After this ordeal, I, Richard Blue, am finally awake. I used to think that because I bled so much for the Empire, my merits were higher than the sky. So what if I was a bit arrogant? Now I finally understand. Outshining the sovereign can really get you killed. His Majesty is not wrong. If I were the king, I would have done the exact same thing.
It is best that you figured it out, father-in-law.
Thomas, are you doing okay in the East Palace? Did Louise and William give you a hard time?
A hard time? They practically put me on a pedestal just on the surface. I originally wanted to bring Izzy to the East Palace, but on second thought, I decided against it. That place is a lion's den. I can't keep an eye on her 24/7. What if Izzy gets mistreated?
Are you saying they dare to lay a hand on Izzy?
Not for now. But who knows what they'll do if cornered. Louise and William don't dare touch me now, because all eyes are on the East Palace. But they must be waiting for the moment I leave the palace.
They wouldn't dare. If anyone lays a finger on you, even without my title and troops, I'll risk my life to tear them to pieces.
I will go wherever you go, my husband. We die together.
Count me in.
Humph.
Enough talk about dying. We're all going to live. Since they want to make a move, we'll just set a trap for them. Brother, please make a trip to Clifford House. Ask John Clifford over for a chat.
John Clifford will he even come, given the mess we're in right now?
Just tell him exactly this when you go.
Will this really work? Trust me, he'll definitely come.
What do you want with John Clifford? That kid is pretty sly.
That is exactly why he is useful. Father-in-law, do you believe in fortune-telling?
Huh? Fortune-telling?
Or rather, predicting the future. Those things I yelled at His Majesty. About William Lancaster being overthrown by Henry in 4 years. About the Empire having a warlord, none of it was just angry talk. I have an ability to see some glimpses of the future.
Are you saying?
Well, a time traveler's historical knowledge counts as predicting the future, right?
I believe you. Ever since you rang the justice bell, I felt like you were different. You were smart before, but never this hard to read.
So, father-in-law, William Lancaster won't hold the throne. Instead of letting the Empire fall so soon, we should put someone else on the throne.
Do you want to fight for that seat?
I have no interest in being emperor. Up before dawn, working till midnight. It is way too exhausting, but we can find someone suitable for it. Anyone would be better than William Lancaster.
All right, you saved my life. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. Even without my title, the old brothers in the army still show me some respect.
Husband, I don't understand all this, but I'll support whatever you do.
Right. We haven't made up for our wedding night.
Husband, why are you looking at me like that?
Well, Thomas, you're tired. Go rest inside. Izzy, fetch your husband some food and take good care of him.
Yes, Dad.
My dear, tonight, let's make up for lost time.
Darling, you are so naughty.
Benjamin? What brings you here? Does your father need me?
Lord Clifford, it's not my father. My brother-in-law, Thomas Stone, wants a word.
Thomas Stone? He's the royal grandson now. What does he want?
He asked me to pass on a message. He said, Miss Annie, do you want to be a kingmaker? Do you want your descendants to be the Empire's greatest lords for generations?
Did he really say that?
Word for word.
Lead the way.
It actually worked! He's a genius!
Thomas Stone, are you just crazy? Or did you really see something?
Darling.
Easy. Do you regret marrying me?
No regrets. When you saved me 3 years ago, I knew you were the one.
Brother-in-law, Lord Clifford is here. He's waiting in the front hall.
You'll intentionally lose to Henry. In the most crucial battle of the War of Succession, you'll open the Golden Gate and let the York army in.
What nonsense is this? The Duke of York? How could the Duke of York rebel? His Majesty is still here. The Crown Prince is already set.
His Majesty is getting old. Once he is gone, that useless William Lancaster won't be able to control his fierce uncles. Especially Henry, holding heavy troops in Yorkshire. With great battle merits and a decisive nature, would he willingly bow down to a nephew who doesn't even know how to make tough decisions, and kowtow to him?
But how do you know I would?
Because you'll pick a side. William Lancaster is harsh and ungrateful and highly suspicious. His first act as king will be to ruthlessly strip the dukes of their power. He'll even force Duke Simon to burn his own family alive. And you, John Clifford, seem refined but are shrewd. You'll weigh your options and realize that helping William win only keeps the status quo. But helping Henry win grants you supreme merit and eternal glory. So when the time comes, you'll lose on purpose, feeding hundreds of thousands of imperial troops to Henry. Finally, at the Golden Gate, you'll surrender the city.
Then what happens after I help Henry?
When the rabbits are dead, the hounds are boiled. Henry uses you because you are useful. When he is done with you, take a guess. Someone who betrayed his old master. Will the new master ever trust him? Historically, or rather, logically speaking, you'll face the music. You might keep your title, but you'll have no real power. Your descendants will be shamed, cursed in history forever.
Inviting wolves into the house! A useless general ruining the country!
Inviting wolves and a useless general ruining the country. Those words are damn ruthless. You said you can keep Clifford House glorious for generations. Is that true?
I told you, I don't want to be emperor, but I get to choose who will be. Henry can take the throne, provided that he knows his reign is secure. All thanks to me.
What do you mean?
What I need you to do is simple. Keep playing both sides, but when it counts, listen to me. When Henry rebels, you still have to lose. You must lose, but make it look convincing. Your defeat has to make perfect sense. Don't leave any obvious flaws. At the Golden Gate, you can open it. But you can't be the only one doing it. I need you to drag others into this. Let Henry know that this isn't just John Clifford's doing, but the choice of many.
Spread the risks, bind the interests.
Smart. When Henry enters the city, I'll make him understand. I let him have this throne. If he wants to keep it, he better treat us well.
I am at your service, Your Highness. Your Highness, if you want that position, I will follow you to the death. You are much better than the Crown Prince.
I told you, I am not interested. Waking up earlier than a rooster, sleeping later than a dog, arguing with old men every day. Isn't it tiring? With that time, isn't it better to spend it with my wife?
So true. I didn't want to attend court every day back then. That's why I kept running to the border. Your Highness, you seeking me out today shouldn't be just to talk about the future, right?
Of course not. Louise and William Lancaster have set a trap, waiting to strike when I leave the palace. I need you to help me put on a show.
Just give the word, Your Highness.
Will, is everything arranged? Thomas Stone has been out of the palace for hours.
Rest assured, Mother. Grandfather sent 20 of his best assassins. They are lying in wait on the route from Blue Manor to the palace. All 3 roads are covered. If he dares head back, he'll be torn to pieces. There won't even be a whole corpse left.
Good, good. Once he's dead, even if His Majesty suspects us, he won't find any proof. The assassins all have poison capsules. If they fail, they'll kill themselves instantly.
Damn it! I've been so pissed off these past few days. Today, I can finally vent my anger.
An army is maintained for years to be used in a single day. The Louis family has kept you for 20 years. Today is the time to repay that debt.
Rest assured, Master. We will bring you Thomas Stone's head.
Remember, be fast and ruthless. After the kill, retreat immediately. If anyone is caught...
Understood. We have poison capsules. We will die before implicating the Louis family.
Go. Once it's done, your families will be well taken care of by the Louis family.
Thomas Stone left the palace. He went back to Blue Manor, and John Clifford went there too?
Yes, Your Majesty. Lord Clifford stayed at Blue Manor for about an hour. He just left.
Since when did John Clifford get so close to Thomas Stone? Or was he going to see Richard Blue? No, Richard Blue isn't that close to Miss Annie. Could it be that Thomas actually has his eyes on the throne and is trying to win over Miss Annie?
Your Majesty, Prince Thomas might just...
Having ambition isn't a bad thing. What's bad is having no ambition at all. Since ancient times, the position of Crown Prince has always been paved with blood. Albie was different. He was the eldest son, kind and generous, beloved by all. But Albie is gone. As for Will, I pushed him up there. Sometimes I wonder, did I make a mistake? Will isn't even a tenth of the man Albie was. He's indecisive and petty. His face at the execution ground, it truly chilled me to the bone. But Tom Stone is different. When he cursed me out, that fearless spirit, it's just like me. When he protected Richard Blue and his family, that loyalty, it's just like Albie. That's the true blood of the Lancaster family.
Your Majesty, do you mean...
I can still hold on for a few more years. I want to see who truly deserves to sit on this throne. Send someone to follow Thomas in secret and protect him, and see what exactly he's up to.
Understood.
Thomas, oh Thomas, if you actually dare to fight for it, Grandpa will give you that chance.
Dad, something huge happened. News just came from Lancaster City. Uncle Albert has a son living among the people. Grandfather King just took him back.
Charlie, speak clearly. My brother has a son out there? When did this happen?
Just a few days ago. The boy's name is Thomas Stone. He was General Blue's son-in-law. General Blue was arrested on his wedding day.
He rang the justice bell to complain. At the Hall of Providence, he cursed out Grandfather King and Will. Yeah. Then Samuel Hart crashed the execution. Said he was born to a maid Uncle Albert favored, with a token as proof. Grandfather King did a blood test on the spot. Their blood mixed. The whole Lancaster city knows about it now.
To think my brother actually has a bloodline out there. How is that boy Thomas Stone doing now?
Grandfather King had him move into the East Palace. I heard he's turning the East Palace upside down. William Lancaster and Louise are furious.
Interesting. Sounds like a true Lancaster. Absolutely fearless.
Dad, should we...
No. We're far away in Yorkshire. Stay out of Lancaster City's business. Charlie, you're still young. How much power the Louis family and Will hold in court, do you not know? Grandfather King has backed Will for years. With the power he built for him, killing someone off is too easy. Thomas can jump around now only because he's newly recognized. He's in the spotlight. In a while, humph, he might just die of an illness. Have you forgotten Walter? Albert's second legitimate son, Edward Jr.'s brother. After Edward Jr. died young, Walter should be the main heir. But look at him now, walking on eggshells in the East Palace like he's invisible.
You mean Louise will?
That woman is vicious. Back when Albert was alive, she even dared to harm his favorite maids. Now that he's gone, she's the master of the East Palace. Would she tolerate his illegitimate son?
Then let's bring Thomas to Yorkshire. He's the last of Uncle's bloodline. We must protect him.
Do you think the king is a fool? If we dared to bring him here, he'd be the first to suspect our motives. Charlie, you have a good heart, I know. But we can't get involved in this.
But father, the Crown Prince, you've seen him. He's narrow-minded and completely intolerant. If he really takes the throne, the Empire...
The king has chosen his heir, and no matter what, we have to accept him. He's the liege, and we're his subjects, uncles, but subjects first.
If the Crown Prince takes the throne and leaves you dukes no way to survive...
Old monk, watch your words.
Your Grace, I am merely assuming. If the new king ascends, his first act is to strip your titles, and he will show no mercy, forcing Duke Simon to burn himself alive, and reducing Dukes Joseph, Quentin, and David to commoners. What will you do then?
No, impossible. We watched that boy Walter grow up. Would he dare be so ruthless to his own uncles?
Your Grace, a king's heart is ruthless. To secure his throne, uncles mean nothing. He'd even kill his own brothers. I observed the stars last night. There's a bloody omen by the Emperor's star, and it points to the royal lineage.
Master, are you saying...
I am merely speculating, but your Grace must be on guard.
If that's true.
But there is a variable now. Perhaps everything will change. What variable? That newly recognized royal grandson, Prince Thomas Stone. I have divined his destiny, and it is shrouded in heavy mist. It's unclear, but his appearance has disrupted the divine plan. Your Grace, he may be a turning point for the Empire, or an even greater disaster.
Old monk, your words have my mind in a mess. Forget it. Let's watch Lancaster City first. That boy Thomas Stone. I hope he survives.
Father, are we really doing nothing?
Just wait and see. Let's see how much trouble he can stir up. If he's really capable.
You are awake. The people from the East Palace are waiting outside. They're here to take you back to the palace.
Easy. Going back means facing that mother and son again. Take good care of yourself here. I'll bring you to the palace once everything is set.
Don't worry, my love. I will. Please be careful in the palace. Louise and William Lancaster won't just let things go.
If they want to strike, they should have done it sooner. I am actually waiting for them to.
Your Highness, it's getting late! Time to return to the palace. The Crown Prince and Lady Louise are waiting for you.
Lead the way. Father-in-law. Brother, easy. Wait for my word.
Take care. My love.
Today is your dying day. Enjoy your wait in the afterlife.
This isn't the right way. This isn't the road to the palace.
Your Highness, it's a shortcut. It's much faster. You're of noble status. It's unsafe out here.
Fine. Let's take the shortcut. Unsafe. You guys are the real danger. About time. They should be here. That guy John Clifford. Better not mess up the acting.
Oh!
Assassins, protect His Highness!
They're finally here.
Prince Thomas Stone, someone paid for your life. Nothing personal. Kill him.
Murder! Run!
20. The Louis family sure flatters me. Bring it on. Let me show you what real killing is.
Your Majesty, something happened. Prince Thomas Stone. Prince Thomas Stone, he...
What happened to Thomas?
I was going to visit Prince Thomas at Blue Manor this morning, but as I got close, I saw Prince Thomas's carriage being ambushed by assassins in black. I wanted to rush in and save him, but those assassins were too strong. I only managed to save an attendant from the East Palace. That attendant said it was the Louis.
Who? Who dares to touch my grandson?
Your Majesty, I am guilty. Prince Thomas Stone secretly came to me last night. He said he offended Lady Louise and the Crown Prince at the East Palace. He feared he wouldn't live much longer. He begged me to send some men to protect him in secret. I even told him the Crown Prince is kind and Lady Louise is caring. I said His Highness must be overthinking it, but he said while in the East Palace, he had to test his food with silver needles, and he had to sleep with one eye open. I couldn't talk him out of it, so I sent 2 guards to follow him from afar. This morning I was worried, so I went near the Blue Manor myself. And I saw those assassins in black. There were over 20 of them, every one of them an elite.
Tell me, are you from the East Palace? Did Lady Louise order you to lead Prince Thomas to that deadly trap?
No! I was just told to escort the prince back. I took that road because it was closer. I really don't know anything.
Still daring to lie. Julian Grant, pry his mouth open. Let's see if the East Palace's bones are tougher or the torture tools of the royal prison.
Your Majesty, he bit a poison pill and killed himself.
East Palace is harboring assassins.
Your Majesty, the eunuch is dead. There's no proof. Could Prince Thomas have misunderstood? His Highness, the Crown Prince, is so kind-hearted. How could this be?
Miss Annie, you have a lot to say today.
I am just worried about Prince Thomas. And afraid of wronging the Crown Prince.
Your Majesty, terrible news. Prince Thomas was attacked in the 3rd alley on Phoenix Street. 20 assassins in black ambushed His Highness. His Highness has already killed over a dozen, but he is outnumbered and heavily wounded. I've dispatched the Royal Guard for backup.
Heavily wounded?
Your Majesty, those assassins all have a special tattoo. It's the mark of the Louis family assassin camp.
The Louis family. Oh, the Louis family and the East Palace. Get my horse. I'm going there myself. I want to see who dares to kill my grandson on my watch.
Your Majesty, you can't. If you go now, what if they've already succeeded? Seeing Prince Thomas's body would break your heart. Why not go to the East Palace first and ask? If it's truly a misunderstanding, the Crown Prince could send men to save Prince Thomas to prove his innocence.
Miss Annie, you're being quite considerate today.
I just can't bear to see your Majesty and your grandson doubt each other.
Fine, to the East Palace then. Julian Grant, take the Royal Guard and save Thomas Stone at all costs. If he dies, don't bother coming back.
As you command.
Prince Thomas Stone. My acting is Oscar-worthy, right?
Mother, it's been an hour. Why is there no news yet? Could they have failed?
Relax. 20 of the Louis family's best assassins, killing a country boy? How could they fail? For all we know, that little bastard's head is already at your grandfather's house.
True. Once that little bastard is dead, even if Grandfather King suspects us, he has no proof. The attendant is dead, and the assassins had poisoned sacks. No one will be left alive.
Once he's dead, I will go cry to His Majesty and say Thomas Stone made enemies outside and got killed for revenge, even if His Majesty suspects it. What can he do? Would he, for the sake of a dead bastard, depose his legitimate crown prince?
You're right, Mother. Once that little bastard is dead, we'll see who dares to fight me. Not just the East Palace. The Empire's realm will be mine, sooner or later.
Good. Very good.
Grandfather King, why are you here?
Your Majesty, Will and I were just chatting.
Chatting? Chatting about how to kill my grandson? Chatting about how to dispose of the body? Chatting about how to fool this old man? William Lancaster, I am so disappointed in you. So disappointed.
Grandfather King, I'm innocent. It was Thomas Stone who offended someone. It has nothing to do with me.
Your Majesty, I'm innocent. Someone must be framing us. Please see clearly, Your Majesty.
Innocent? I heard it with my own ears. 20 Louis family assassins with poison in their mouths. The eunuch killed himself. Grant is already on his way to save him. And you still dare to lie? I always thought you were just a coward, just indecisive. I never thought you'd be this ruthless. To actually try to murder your own brother. Are you even human?
Grandfather King, I...
Your Majesty, so what if we did it? Thomas Stone is nothing but a bastard. What right does he have to compete with Will? Will is the legitimate crown prince, the future emperor of the Empire. I did it all for Will, for the Empire's realm. That lowlife is vulgar and rude, with no respect for his elders. If he stays alive, he'll bring chaos to the court sooner or later. I was only purging evil from your side. I was sharing your Majesty's burden.
Purging evil? Sharing my burden? Louise, how dare you, John, relay my order?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Louise and William Lancaster are to be confined in the East Palace. Without my decree, no one is allowed in or out. All maids and attendants in the East Palace are to be sent to the royal prison for severe interrogation. Louise, I will give you one last chance. If Thomas Stone is alive, you might keep your life. But if he is dead, your entire Lewis family, along with your precious son, will all be executed.
Who the hell are you? Out of 20 elites, you've killed 18.
I am your grandfather!
Your Highness!
Hey, Commander Grant. Perfect timing.
Get the royal physician. Escort His Highness back.
Your Majesty, I've practiced medicine for 50 years. I've never seen anything so horrifying. Prince Thomas has over a dozen chronic poisons in it. They form a bizarre balance.
What did you say? Over a dozen poisons? Over a dozen poisons? How is that possible?
Yes, Your Majesty. Any one of them alone is fatal. But somehow they formed a delicate balance inside him. That's how he's survived till now. But this balance is extremely fragile. Once broken, not even the gods could save him. The prince was severely injured today and lost so much blood. The toxins are losing their balance.
Save him! Just save him! Use the best medicine, whatever you need, the entire royal clinic. Have the whole empire search for it.
Your Majesty, some key ingredients are century-old lingji, snow lotus, and southern pearls. These are incredibly rare treasures, especially the holy antidote, the heartleaf herb. It hasn't been seen in a century. They say it only grows on the steepest cliffs.
Then go find them. Jonathan Grant. Here, pass my decree. Order the Royal Guard to ride at top speed, notify all provinces, and search for all holy antidotes. Before he finds the medicine, you must keep Prince Thomas alive. If he dies, the entire royal clinic will be buried with him.
I will do my best.
Damn, His Highness went way too far this time. Over a dozen poisons. He's gambling with his own life. Ruthless. He's a freaking badass.
Grandpa.
Thomas, my good grandson, you're awake. Don't be afraid. Grandpa is here. Grandpa will save you.
Grandpa, I am fine. Don't worry.
Silly boy, look at you. How can you say you're fine? Grandpa failed to protect you. It's all my fault. Don't worry. Grandpa will get justice for you. Louise, Walter, and the Lewis family. None of them will get away.
Grandpa, please don't blame Elder Crown Prince and Lady Louise. Maybe I just accidentally ate something I shouldn't have.
Accidentally? How could you accidentally ingest over a dozen different poisons? Thomas, you are too kind-hearted. You're still speaking up for them.
After all, we're brothers. If Grandpa finds out the truth, please go easy on them.
Oh, you're just too soft-hearted, like your father.
Soft-hearted? Old man Ed, you think too much. I made all these dozen poisons in my past life for body control. They sound scary, but are actually easy to cure. But with this little stunt, Louise and her son are definitely taking the fall.
You just rest and heal. Leave the rest to Grandpa. I'm heading to the East Palace. What else do they have to say? I want to see for myself.
Your Highness, that was ruthless. I'm totally impressed.
Cut the crap. Nice acting out there. I'll credit you for it.
My pleasure, my pleasure. And what about your promise to me?
Don't worry. I haven't forgotten. Now, there is one more thing for you to do.
Yes?
Write to Henry, the Duke of York. Tell him the Crown Prince position is at risk. Tell him it is time to start getting ready.
Your Highness, are you serious? You're handing the Duke of York a weapon. In your current position, you could easily fight for the Crown Prince title yourself. His Majesty loves you so much if you just ask.
I said, I am not interested. Waking up earlier than a rooster, going to bed later than a dog, arguing with old men all day, it is exhausting. Henry has the power, the courage, and the ambition. He'd make 100 times better king than William.
But you have royal blood too. You have a claim to the throne.
Half. I just want to be a carefree prince, spend time with Izzy, have a few kids, and live freely. And occasionally annoy the old man. So relaxing.
I understand. I'll get it done right away.
William Lancaster is locked in the East Palace. Louis family assassins tried to kill Thomas Hart. Over a dozen poisons found in his body. Father is furious.
Dad, is this news reliable? Could it be Grandfather King testing us?
Testing what? You're just too cautious, brother. This is clearly a once-in-a-lifetime chance. The Crown Prince has fallen. Our time has come.
If the news is true, Thomas Stone is indeed the most promising candidate. Father likes him so much.
If he wants to fight for it. But didn't he say he doesn't want to be king? Dad, this is a godsend. Second brother is right. Dad, we should make our move.
Your Grace, the letter also says Thomas Garland told you to get ready. This kid truly has no ambition.
But Dad, if we make a move, we'd be openly defying the king's wishes. What if...
Exactly. What if Father is just mad for now, and ends up forgiving William? Wouldn't we look like total clowns?
Your Grace, Lady Charlotte had the baby. It's a young lord. Both mother and child are safe.
A baby! I have a son!
The birth of your eldest grandson, Your Grace. This is a great omen.
A great omen. Could this be the will of heaven?
Dad, even heaven is on our side. What are we waiting for?
Old monk, tell me, is it truly my destiny?
Your Grace, I told you many years ago, you have the mark of a true king. Now that the royal grandson is born, great fortune is upon us. The time has come.
All right, pass down the order. Rally the troops. Check the supplies. Under the guise of a family visit to see Father and our grandnephew, we return to the capital.
Lady Louise is banished to the Cold Palace. The Lewis family is to be executed.
Your Majesty, I am guilty. But Will is innocent. Will has always treated Thomas like his own brother.
Grandfather King, I'm innocent. I really didn't know about those things.
Didn't know? Do you think I'm senile? The East Palace is full of your people, not to mention the Louis family. 20 assassins were deployed, and you didn't know? Will, I'm going to tell you the truth today. I regret it.
Grandfather King,
What did you say?
I regret making you the Crown Prince. I regret killing so many loyal subjects for your sake. Your father, Albert Lancaster, was kind and generous. He had the whole world in his heart. But you, narrow-minded, suspicious, and paranoid. You can't even tolerate your own brother. Are you fit to be the heir of the Empire? Starting today, you are confined to the East Palace to reflect on your sins. As for your title as Crown Prince, I will have to reconsider. Take her away.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
Thomas Stone, you little bastard.
Slap her.
You regret it. Grandfather King, you regret it. I can't be deposed. I am the Crown Prince. I'm the future king. No one is taking my throne. I still have my teachers, and the ministers on my side. They'll definitely help me. They will.
Tommy, you scared your grandpa to death today. If something had really happened to you, my old bones wouldn't be able to go on living either.
Grandpa, aren't I perfectly fine now? Don't worry.
The more sensible you are like this, the worse your grandpa feels. It's my fault for not protecting you well. Where is Grant's remedy? Have you found the antidote yet?
Your Majesty, the Royal Guard has sent out 8 teams, but the heartleaf herb is truly hard to find.
Grandpa, I saw a prescription in an old book once. Maybe we can try it.
What prescription? Tell me now.
3 parts honeysuckle, 2 parts forsythia, and 5 parts dandelion. Boil 3 bowls of water down to 1. Take it for 3 days.
Your Highness, these are just common detox herbs. How could they cure such a rare poison?
That is what the old book said. It doesn't hurt to try.
Hurry and brew it just as Tommy said.
How is this possible?
What's wrong? Your Majesty, a miracle.
An absolute miracle. The poison in His Highness is clearing fast. His pulse is steady and strong. He's out of danger now, I swear it. In my 50 years of practice, I've never seen such a magical remedy. His Highness is truly blessed by heaven.
Good, good. I'm just glad he's safe.
Your Majesty, an urgent report from York House. His Highness the Duke of York seeks your permission to bring the heir apparent, second and third princes to visit you. He also wants to meet his newly found nephew.
Henry is coming. Good. I haven't seen that chubby boy Charlie in a while. Is Henry really just coming to see his father, or does he have other motives?
Grandpa, Uncle Henry guards Yorkshire all year. It is rare for him to visit the capital. Since he wants to show his respect, why not just grant his request?
Granted. Pass down my order. Order Henry Lancaster to the capital at once, without delay.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thomas, let me ask you, what should we do with Will?
Elder Crown Prince wasn't really bad by nature at first. He was just spoiled by Lady Louise, but he is indeed unfit to be the heir.
You also think he's unfit?
The heir must care for the whole empire and be tolerant of others. Elder Crown Prince can't even tolerate me. How will he tolerate the royal uncles in the future? How will he tolerate all the court officials?
You are right. I can't keep making this mistake. At tomorrow's morning court, I will stand before all the officials and officially make you royal grandson, announcing it to the world.
Thank you, Grandpa.
And also, for the Crown Prince's position, I need to reconsider. Tell me the truth. That position, do you really have no interest in it at all?
Grandpa, I really don't. Going to court every day, reviewing memorials and arguing with officials is so tiring. I want to stay with Izzy, travel around, have children, and occasionally come to the palace to annoy you. Wouldn't that be great?
You just love to annoy me. Then what do you think of your Uncle Henry?
Uncle Henry is a great visionary. His army is well disciplined. He has guarded Yorkshire for years. The northern horde dares not invade. In terms of ability, among all my royal uncles, no one can match him.
Yes, Henry is indeed very capable. But I still want Alby's child to sit on that throne.
Grandpa, I really can't.
All right, I know. No rush. Let's wait and see. When Henry arrives, I'll take a good look at him, whether he truly comes for a family visit or he's hiding some wild ambitions.
The Emperor approved it. We can openly go to the capital city now.
Your Grace, heading to the capital city is both an opportunity and a test. His Majesty might already be suspicious.
Old monk, do you think the Emperor will test us?
He will, for sure. When you reach Lancaster City, make sure to keep a low profile. Always wear a smile. Look and listen more. Speak and act less.
Dad?
Pack your bags. We leave tomorrow.
Dad, are we going there to...
Remember, we're going for a family visit. To see your grandfather King and your cousin Thomas Stone. Keep any other thoughts to yourself.
Yes, Father.
Father, for my return this time, will it be a reunion? Or a deadly trap?
Your Majesty, the Crown Prince is kind. Though he has minor faults, he made no major mistakes. How can the heir be deposed on an impulse?
He's the prince's direct bloodline, the foundation of the state. If he's deposed so easily, the nation will fall apart. We swear on our lives, he never meant to harm Prince Thomas. He must be framed.
You swear on your lives. Francis Noble, tell me this. Who hid the poison sack in the East Palace attendant's mouth? The 20 Louis family assassins. Who gave them those tattoos? Who put over 12 poisons in Thomas Stone?
This he must be framed.
Framed? I heard Louise and Will with my own ears, plotting in the garden to get rid of the body. With my own ears. Do you take me for an old fool, you lot? Always preaching about morality, but secretly forming factions. You're the ones who corrupted Will. If Albie were still alive, seeing you like this, he'd be so disappointed. Pass my decree. Francis Noble, Quentin Taylor, and Howard Gold recklessly meddled and formed factions. Demote them 3 grades and dock their pay for a year. Anyone who pleads for William Lancaster again will be stripped of their posts.
Your Majesty. Please reconsider, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. You can't depose the Crown Prince, Your Majesty.
Today, I have 2 matters to announce. First, it is proven that Crown Prince William Lancaster colluded with his in-laws, raised assassins, and plotted against royal grandson Thomas Stone. He is morally corrupt and unfit to be the heir. Effective immediately, he is stripped of his title, confined to the East Palace, and left to reflect on his sins.
Second, Thomas Stone.
The long-lost son of my late son, Prince Albert Lancaster. After a blood test, it is confirmed he carries the royal bloodline. Today, I officially grant him the title of royal grandson. He shall be named Tom Lancaster and appointed Duke of Westfield, residing at Westfield House.
I thank Grandfather King for his grace.
We pay our respects to His Highness the Duke of Westfield.
Rise.
So much like Prince Albert the Virtuous, but his eyes are just like His Majesty's in his youth. This kid is something else.
William Lancaster has fallen. Who will His Majesty choose next? Since His Majesty titled him Duke of Westfield, things are going to be interesting. Duke of Westfield? Is His Majesty making him heir? Not necessarily. Hasn't the Duke of York arrived? His Majesty might still be deciding. If you ask me, York is better than Westfield. He can fight, he can secure the borders, but Westfield has Prince Albert's blood, and His Majesty loved Prince Albert the most.
Your Majesty, at court today you were an absolute force of nature. Those civil officials were pale as ghosts.
They just spout academic nonsense all day, but when it's time to actually use them, they're completely useless.
Grandpa, got one.
Good job, kid. That's a nice catch. I'll have the royal kitchen stew it tonight. We'll have a few drinks, just the two of us.
Then should I?
Scram! I need to talk to my grandson.
Yes, I'll take my leave.
Thomas. When I made the announcement at court today, I actually felt quite sad.
You were thinking of my father.
If only your father was still here. If he saw you now, he would be so happy.
Father's spirit in heaven will watch over you and watch over the Empire.
Sigh.
Your Majesty, the Duke of York and his 3 sons are waiting outside the palace gates for your summons.
Bring them over here.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Nervous? You're about to meet your Uncle Henry.
Why would I be? Uncle Henry is family. It is not like he's gonna eat me.
As long as you know what you're doing.
Your son Henry pays his respects, Father. Long live your Majesty.
We pay our respects, Grandfather King.
Rise, Henry. It's been a while.
Forgive my absence. I haven't been here to serve you for years.
That's enough. Save the empty words. Come here. Meet your nephew, Thomas Lancaster, your older brother's son.
This boy's vibe is so unique. Calm yet sharp. He looks casual, but his eyes are deep. Ha ha ha, good nephew. You're quite impressive. I heard you rang the justice bell, cursed the court, and killed assassins. You've got the Lancaster style.
Uncle, you guard Yorkshire, striking fear into the Northern Horde. You are the real hero.
This kid's words are watertight.
Emperor Henry the Magnificent. He is way more imposing in person. And those 2 guys next to him. Alex Lancaster looks so ambitious. Victor Lancaster has cooled off, but this chubby Charles is quite likable.
Cousin, I'm your cousin Charles. I've heard a lot about you.
I heard you're quite the fighter, cousin. You killed 20 assassins alone. We should spar sometime.
Alex, our cousin was just named Duke of Westfield. He's too precious for that. He can't fight a brute like you.
Henry. Yes, Father. You came to the capital city this time. Really, just to see this old man?
You joke, Father. Of course I am here to visit you. I also wanted to see my nephew, Thomas. He is Albert's bloodline. As his uncle, I had to come and see him.
Ha ha ha, all right. Stay a few more days, Charles. Your wife gave birth to a son?
Yes, Grandfather. It's a boy. We named him James Jr. I wanted to bring him, but I feared the journey would be too rough.
The child comes first. Bring him to the palace when he's older so I can see him. I'm tired. I'll head back now. Thomas, show your uncle and cousins around.
Yes, Grandfather.
Nephew, did you have John Clifford deliver that letter?
What do you think, Uncle?
What do you want from me?
Could my cousins excuse us for a moment? I want a private word with my uncle.
Charles, take your brothers for a walk. Now, can you tell me?
Have some tea first, Uncle. Uncle Henry, do you want to be king?
Thomas, what nonsense are you saying? I've never thought about that. I really haven't.
It's just the 2 of us here, so drop the act. It's true you have no intention of treason right now, Henry. You're loyal to Grandfather King, and loyal to the Empire. That much I believe. But what if, after William takes the throne, his first move is to strip the dukes, and he does it ruthlessly, forcing Duke Simon's family to burn alive, stripping Dukes Joseph, Quentin, and David to commoners. When the blade is at your neck, and you're penned up like a pig in Yorkshire, would you rebel then?
No, that won't happen. Will wouldn't dare. He wouldn't dare, Uncle Henry. You know Will better than I do. He's a coward, but precisely because of that, if someone provokes him, he will be more ruthless than anyone, because he's afraid. Afraid of uncles like you who hold military power threatening his throne. But Will has already been deposed.
So here's your chance. While Grandfather King is still around and the heir is undecided, show what you've got. Make Grandfather King see your grand vision, your ability to rule, and your loyal, kind heart. Handing the empire to you is 100 times better than giving it to that loser Will.
What about you? You're also Albert's son. Father likes you so much. If you want to compete, your chances are much better than mine.
I told you, I'm not interested. Attending court, reading petitions, arguing with officials. It's exhausting. I just want to be a carefree duke, spend time with my wife, play with my kids, and annoy the old man.
Do you really mean that?
Uncle Henry, before you came to the capital, the old monk in black, Father Benedict, didn't he read your fortune, saying you have the destiny of a true king, telling you to hide your edge and play the dutiful son?
How did you know about the old monk? How did you know about the prophecy? This. Only my sons, the old monk, and I knew.
I know more than that. I also know the first time he met you, he offered you a white hat. A white hat on a king makes an emperor. You know what that means, Uncle Henry.
How could he know this top secret? Could it be... Does he really have the power to see the future?
Uncle Henry, do you believe me now? I truly want to help you, because I know you taking that seat is best for the empire.
Thomas, let me ask you one last time. Do you really not want to be the emperor?
I really don't.
What if my father chooses you in the end?
Then I'll just tell Grandfather King that I recommend you. If he doesn't listen, I'll take my wife and run away to travel the world. You can fight for the throne however you want. I couldn't care less.
Brother, how'd you have such a freak? All right, I believe you. What should I do next?
First, show your devotion. Greet him morning and night. Keep him company. Listen to his rambling. Remind him that you're his son too, and a devoted one at that. Second, show your worth. But don't overdo it. When Grandfather King asks about border defenses or ruling, just tell the truth. Don't exaggerate or hide your flaws. Finally, be tolerant, especially of me. Grandfather King will definitely watch how you treat me, a potential rival.
Noted.
You need to appear generous. Truly care for me as your nephew, and of course, keep those boys Alex and Victor in line. One wears his ambition on his face, the other hides his malice in his eyes. Tell them to dial it back. Don't let them ruin things.
Those two brats, I'll keep them in check. Thomas, I gotta say, I'm impressed. If you were a woman, you'd be scarier than Arthur Wise.
You flatter me, Uncle Henry. I just want an easy life, but people keep pushing me to the edge.
Right, you mentioned playing with kids. Do you and the blue girl have one?
Not yet, but hopefully soon. Come to think of it, Izzy's late this month. Could she be expecting?
Have a boy soon. A growing Lancaster family is a true blessing.
Dad, I don't feel well. I am gonna be sick.
What's wrong? Did you eat something bad? Get a doctor, quick. And Thomas, really? He's been so busy as Duke, hasn't been home for days. Don't worry, sweetie, Dad is here.
Dad, I am fine. I probably just caught a cold.
Congratulations, General Blue. Such wonderful news. Your daughter isn't sick. She's pregnant. She's already 1 month along.
What? Pregnant?
I am having a baby.
Absolutely. The pulse is strong and steady. It's a healthy baby. Just be careful the first trimester. Don't overwork and stay calm.
Excellent, excellent. I, Richard Blue, am going to be a grandpa. That boy Thomas is going to be a father. Quick, go to the palace and tell Thomas. No, wait a minute. Let's wait till he gets back to surprise him. He's gonna go crazy with joy.
A baby, my husband and I are having a baby.
That's weird. Why is my heart beating so fast? Did something happen to Izzy? I have to go back and check. Father-in-law, where is Izzy? Is she okay?
Come. I've got some great news for you.
What's wrong with Izzy? Is she feeling unwell? I need to go see her.
What's the rush? Your wife is perfectly fine. She's gonna give you a big bouncing baby boy.
Father-in-law? What did you say?
Silly boy. Izzy is expecting. You're gonna be a dad.
Really? Izzy is really pregnant?
The doctor just checked her. How could it be wrong?
Izzy.
Hubby, you are back.
Your dad said you're expecting?
Yes, We're having a baby.
I'm going to be a dad, Izzy. In 2 lifetimes, it's my first time feeling a true blood connection.
Hubby, do you want a boy or a girl?
Either is fine, as long as it's yours. I'll spoil them rotten, boy or girl.
Good, this is wonderful.
Izzy, what are you craving? Something sour? Something sweet? I'll make it myself. I can learn to make anything.
I am craving candied hawthorn from outside the city, sweet and sour.
Let's go. I'll go with you. We can take a slow walk. Then go to the temple to burn incense and pray for our baby's safety.
I just received a report. A severe drought in Midland and Eastland. The land is barren. Hundreds of thousands of refugees are swarming the capital city. You useless fools. Why am I just hearing this?
Your Majesty, the local officials were perhaps afraid of your wrath, so they hid the truth.
Afraid of my wrath. When the refugees stormed the capital city in riot, how many heads do you have for me to chop off?
Grandfather King, Izzy and I just returned from outside the city. I saw it with my own eyes. Tens of thousands of refugees are outside the capital city. They have no clothes. They have no food. Corpses are everywhere.
Tom Lancaster, you saw it? How bad is it?
It's horrific. I asked a few of them. They said Midland and Eastland have had a drought for 2 years. The crops failed completely. The local officials didn't provide relief. They raised taxes. The people couldn't survive. So they fled to the capital city with their families.
Bastards. Damn local officials. Grant.
Here, sire.
Deploy the Royal Guard immediately to Midland and Eastland to investigate. Any corrupt official who concealed the disaster, no matter their rank, execute them on the spot and confiscate their property.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Tom Lancaster, what do you think?
Our top priority. 3 strategies. First, open granaries and set up food stalls outside the city. Women, children, and the elderly go first. Strong men must line up, prevent any looting and chaos. Second, relief through work. Hire strong men to repair walls, dredge rivers, and build roads. Pay them in food and money daily. It helps the people and the state. Third, build temporary shelters, set up sheds and tents in zones. Have doctors patrol all day to prevent plagues. Most importantly, relief funds must be given directly by Grandfather King's envoys. Bypass the local officials. Record every single penny. Whoever dares to embezzle, execute them immediately.
Excellent. Well said. Thomas, these 3 strategies make perfect sense. Far better than these fools, did you hear? Do as the Duke of Westfield said. Revenue Ministry, allocate funds and food now. Works Ministry, organize the relief work. War Ministry, deploy troops for order.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thomas, I am putting you fully in charge of the disaster relief. Benjamin Blue will be your deputy. The Royal Guard is at your disposal.
I accept the decree. Brother-in-law, can we really handle hundreds of thousands of refugees?
We have to. They are all the Empire's people.
Before crossing over, I sent someone to find a certain item. By my calculations, it should be here by now.
Thank you, Your Grace. You're a living saint.
Brother-in-law, as you ordered, 300 shelters are built. The doctors have checked. No plague found so far.
Keep telling everyone. As long as they work hard, the Crown won't mistreat them. When the disaster passes, those who want to go home will get travel funds and seeds. Those who want to stay can clear the wasteland tax-free for 3 years.
That's a great plan. I'll go pass the word.
Father, Tom's methods are impressive. He calmed hundreds of thousands in just days, and he even organized them to work. His governing skills, I'm ashamed I can't compare.
He's my grandson. How could he be bad? Henry, if you were to manage these refugees, could you do it like this?
I'm afraid I couldn't be this thorough.
This child is meticulous, benevolent, and caring for the people, and he has courage. If he were...
Tom is indeed excellent.
Grandfather King, I have an offering. This is a potato, also known as a spud. It's from across the sea. It survives drought and poor soil, yielding thousands of pounds per acre. It's easy to grow and harvests in just a few months.
Thousands of pounds? How is that possible? If such a miracle crop exists, the Empire won't fear famine.
Exactly.
Tom, is this really true?
It can be boiled, roasted, or stewed. It is very filling and easy to store. If promoted nationwide, the people of the Empire will never starve again.
God bless the Empire. God bless the Empire. Thomas, you have made an unparalleled contribution. Decree: the Duke of Westfield, Thomas Lancaster, is appointed Imperial Envoy for Disaster Relief. He will oversee all national relief efforts. Reward him with 10,000 gold pieces and 1,000 bolts of silk. The Duke of Westfield will have full authority over potato cultivation. All local officials must fully cooperate.
Your Majesty is wise. Long live the Duke of Westfield.
Good boy. You truly are Grandpa's lucky star. First, you settled hundreds of thousands of refugees, and now you've presented the potato. Grandpa doesn't even know how to praise you enough.
I was just doing my duty, Grandpa.
Let me ask you, who do you think should inherit the Empire's realm?
Grandpa, I really don't have that ambition.
You don't, but I do. Just look at you, ringing the justice bell, daring to scold me to save General Blue. You value loyalty and righteousness. Aiding the refugees shows your benevolence. Offering potatoes shows your care for the world. Aren't these all the qualities of a wise king?
Grandpa, actually, Uncle Henry.
Henry isn't bad. He can fight and lead troops. But what about his descendants? Didn't you mention it before? His line produced a warlord, a fortress lord, and a carpenter king. Just a total mess. But you're different. You're Albie's son. You have Albie's kindness and my courage. Your descendants will definitely be great.
Grandpa, you can't say that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I've made up my mind. Once this disaster relief is over, I will officially name you the Crown Prince.
Grandpa, you really can't.
Why can't I? I built the Empire's realm with my own hands. I'll pass it to whoever I please. My good grandson, stop making excuses. You have to shoulder this burden, whether you want to or not. Grandpa has chosen you. No one can take it away.
I just want to chill.
Go back and prepare. When Izzy gives birth, it'll be a double blessing. A great-grandson and a new Crown Prince.
I'm so dead. Old Man Ed is dead set. Henry, I'm really sorry. I really didn't mean to take your throne. What the hell is going on? Dad! Did you hear that? Grandfather King is making Thomas the Crown Prince. We did all that for nothing.
How about we arrange a little accident for Thomas?
Shut up, shut up. My nephew Thomas really is better suited than us. Sigh.
You're right, Father. Cousin Tom's disaster relief methods and his offering of potatoes, didn't they all benefit the nation? If he can really lead the Empire to prosperity, we should support him.
Yes, we should support him. But why do I feel so bitter about it?
Your Grace, destiny has its time. It cannot be forced by men. Perhaps the Duke of Westfield is truly the chosen one.
The chosen one.
Your Grace, the Duke of Westfield requests an audience.
Show him in.
I'm sorry, Uncle Henry.
Ha ha ha, what are you sorry for? I'm just no match for you.
No, Uncle Henry, I never wanted to be Crown Prince. Grandfather King insisted. Nephew, I finally see it.
The throne is rightfully yours. You can't refuse it, so don't even try.
But I really don't want to be Emperor, holding court every day. It's exhausting. I just want to be with Izzy, play with the kids, and tick off the old man.
You kid. What others fight tooth and nail for, you treat like a hot potato.
Uncle Henry, how about this? You be the Emperor, and I'll be your Prime Minister. You handle the ruling, I'll handle the strategies.
Now that is an interesting proposal.
Stop messing around. What the Emperor decides, no one can change.
What if I fake being sick, or just run away?
Then Father will drag you back and tie you to the throne.
Good Lord! I just want an easy life. Why is it so hard?
What? Thomas ran off with his wife, back to Springfield.
Yes, Your Majesty. The Duke of Westfield left town with the princess this morning, claiming they're heading to Springfield to visit Lord Samuel Hart, and to let the princess rest in the country for her pregnancy.
Her pregnancy? Her pregnancy? She couldn't do that in the capital city. They had to run all the way to Springfield? Is he caring for his wife or hiding from me?
Please calm down, Your Majesty. Prince Thomas might really just miss Uncle Samuel. After all, Uncle Samuel raised him like his own.
Bullshit. He just doesn't want to be the crown prince. That rebellious grandson is dodging me on purpose. That little bastard. I just don't understand it. This crown prince title, others would kill to get it, yet he treats it like a hot potato. That useless William Lancaster would weld himself to that seat if he could, yet Thomas scoffs at it and runs away. This is completely backwards.
Honestly, with Prince Thomas's personality, he really doesn't want to be emperor.
What did you say?
I mean, Prince Thomas might just need a break. He'll be back in a few days.
A break? I say his wings have gotten too strong, thinking I can't drag him back from Springfield. John Clifford, get the carriage ready. Travel light. I'm going incognito to Springfield.
What? Your Majesty, you're going to catch him yourself?
That ungrateful grandson is hiding from me. I'll go to Springfield myself and drag him out of that old man Samuel Hart's house. I'll tie him up and drag him back to the capital city. Besides, it's been a while since I visited Springfield.
Hubby, Springfield is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's so much freer than the capital city. No court politics, no dark schemes.
Hubby, do you really not want to be the crown prince?
Izzy, I'll be honest with you. In my past life, I grew up with Grandpa Sam. I've seen too much suffering in the world. I know what it takes to be emperor. It means attending court before sunrise, reading petitions till your hands cramp up, scheming against a bunch of old foxes. Just one wrong decision could bring disaster to thousands of people. I just want to be by your side, watch our children grow up, occasionally go to the palace to annoy the old man, and travel around when we are free. Doesn't that sound like a great life?
It does. But my love, His Majesty, he genuinely wants to pass the throne to you. He is getting old, he yearns for family, and he wants to leave the empire to someone he trusts.
I know. That's why I'm torn. Uncle Henry is clearly the perfect fit. He's capable and bold, but the old man just won't accept him.
Because His Majesty's favorite was always your father, Prince Albert the Virtuous. You have the heir's bloodline. In His Majesty's heart, you are the most suitable heir.
But I'm just an illegitimate child. And also, never mind. Let's not talk about this. Heaven and earth. The vast universe. That's Grandpa Sam teaching little Tiger to read.
Thomas, Izzy. Why are you back? Good kids, good kids. I heard about the big things you did in the capital city. Grandpa is proud of you.
Grandpa Sam, my husband and I came back to see you.
Tom, Izzy. Come in and have a seat.
Dad, Izzy is expecting.
Quick, sit down and rest.
Are you brother, Tommy? Grandpa talks about you every day. He says you are a great hero.
I'm no hero. Little Tiger, I brought you some candy.
Glad you're back. So glad you're back. We'll have a few good drinks tonight. Tell me, child, why did you run back so suddenly? Did something happen in the capital city?
I can't hide anything from you, Grandpa Sam. Grandfather King wants to make me the crown prince.
What? His Majesty really made that decision?
It'll be official after the disaster relief. He said I have my father's blood and the ability, making me the best choice.
His Majesty is really putting you in the hot seat.
Sigh, that's why I ran back. Grandpa Sam, I really don't want to be emperor.
Then what's your plan? Hide forever?
I don't know. I just want to catch my breath and think it over.
Thomas, let Grandpa ask you. If His Majesty insists, can you really turn your back on this burden forever? You know very well, His Majesty is old. He killed his generals to pave the way for his heir. He deposed William because the boy is useless. He chose you now because he believes only you can protect the Empire's realm and give the people a good life. You can run and hide. But if His Majesty falls ill from anger or is forced to choose another, and that person ruins the realm, could you live with yourself?
But Uncle Henry, he clearly can.
The Duke of York is fine, but His Majesty can't accept it. He feels the throne must go to Prince Albert the Virtuous's bloodline, but you're quite different from the others. What others fight over,
you try to avoid.
Uncle Samuel, open the door. It's an emergency. Your Highness, you picked a great time to run. His Majesty.
What about grandfather?
He heard you ran back to Springfield. He was so mad he came to catch you himself. We couldn't stop him. His Majesty has left the capital city. He's heading to Springfield now.
What? His Majesty left in disguise? If anything happens to him...
What's worse, we just got a secret report. William Lancaster's loyalists got wind of it. They know he left the capital and are secretly gathering men. I fear they mean to harm him.
How dare they? It's absolutely true.
The Royal Guard found suspicious groups heading toward Springfield.
Son, now is not the time to hide. If anything happens to His Majesty in Springfield, you can't escape the blame even at the ends of the earth. The consequences would be unimaginable.
Grandpa Sam, please look after Izzy for me. John Clifford, lead the way. I'm going to meet Grandfather King.
Your Highness, you're not hiding anymore?
I can make the old man mad. I can even yell at him. But if anyone dares touch a hair on his head, I'll wipe out their entire bloodline.
This is the last force of the Louis family, and my final gamble to turn the tables. Listen up. The old emperor is just ahead. His carriage has fewer than 20 guards. Kill him. Once he is dead, I can return to the capital and take the throne. You will all be made lords, rewarded with gold, and rich for generations.
Your Highness, that's His Majesty. He's your own grandfather. To kill your king and grandfather, heaven will not allow it.
When my own grandfather stripped me of my title, did he think of me as his grandson? When he decided to pass the empire to that bastard, did he ever think of me? If he's ruthless, don't blame me for being unfilial. Tonight, he must die. He must die.
Grant!
How far are we from Springfield?
Your Majesty, at our current speed, we'll arrive before dawn. The hard estate. Humph.
That unfilial grandson must think we'll arrive by dawn. Order them to speed up. We're going to give him a surprise.
A midnight visit. Yes, Your Majesty.
Ambush! Protect His Majesty! Attack!
What kind of scoundrels dare to ambush the Emperor? It's a crime to wipe out your entire family. Aren't you afraid?
These men are elites. They're assassins, not common bandits.
Wipe out my family? Grandfather King, you're about to die. How will you wipe out your grandson's family?
Will, it's you. You arranged this, William Lancaster. You want to kill me? You want to kill your own grandfather?
Did you ever treat me like your own grandson? I am your rightful heir. But you only see that bastard grandson of yours. That Thomas Lancaster who came out of nowhere.
You bastard. Thomas is your blood brother. How dare you?
Why wouldn't I dare? To pave the way for Thomas. You cast me aside like a dog, slaughtered my mother's family, and left me to rot in the cold palace. You forced my hand. You pushed me to this point.
This is the grandson I devoted everything to, killing my loyal subjects just to pave his way. Good. Very good, William Lancaster. I was truly blind, almost handing the empire to a scumbag worse than a dog like you.
It's too late for regrets now. Grandfather King, your grandson begs you to die. Once you're dead, I'll take your edict to the capital, and this empire will still be mine.
In your dreams. I already left a secret edict. If I die unexpectedly, the throne goes to the Duke of Westfield, Thomas. You'll never touch a single inch of the empire again.
Thomas! It's always Thomas. Kill him! Kill them all.
Your Majesty, get in the carriage. I'll hold them off. You must leave. Go.
There's no escape. Grant, you go. Go to Springfield and tell Thomas Grandfather King doesn't blame him.
Your Majesty, I will fight to the death.
If only I could see that ungrateful grandson once more.
Grandfather King, are you hurt?
No, but you're just getting yourself killed.
Killed? By these pathetic losers?
Thomas, how are you even here? Kill him. Kill him first. Cut him to pieces.
What is this swordplay?
Military combat.
No, it's far more ruthless.
Every strike is fatal. Are you watching? Your son is like you, yet unlike you. He's more ruthless than both of us, and braver.
Impossible. Impossible. How can you be so strong? You were just a scholar. Just a...
These third-rate assassins of yours are barely a warm-up for me.
I apologize for the delay. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
I don't blame you, Miss Annie. Get up. Take him away and guard him closely. Escort him back to the capital city. Don't let him die. He's Alby's son, after all.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Are you badly hurt?
Just a flesh wound. Grandfather King, as long as you're safe, that's all that matters.
Thomas Stone, are you ready to return to the capital city with Grandfather King now?
Grandpa, I want to stay in Springfield for a few more days, to talk with Grandpa Sam for a bit, and burn some incense for great-grandmother. Then I'll return to the capital city myself. You won't have to catch me, or tie me up.
Good, good. I haven't been back to Springfield in years. I should go burn some incense for my parents, too. John Clifford, clean this up and head to Hart Estate. Thomas, tonight we'll drink all night long.
Yes, Your Majesty!
Grandpa Sam stashed away some fine wine from back when we fought Charles Young. Old brother, I failed them. David West, Charles Spring, Leo Wise, they're all gone. I drove them to their deaths. Samuel, do you remember, when we herded cows for Leo Rich, we were starving to death. We stole one of his chickens and hid in the shrine to roast it. I remember Leo Rich whipped you 3 times. Your back was torn to pieces, but you held on tight to that half chicken. You said my mother was sick and needed the nourishment. Later, we rebelled. David West, Charles Spring, Daniel Dunn, Victor Ford. They followed me from Harbor Town to Providence, from Lake Perry to the northern desert. But after I became emperor, I pushed them all, one by one, to their deaths. Samuel, tell me.
Old Eddie, you are the king. A king is not just a brother. He is the father of the realm. You have your own struggles, your own reasons. David West and the others, if they knew from the afterlife, they would understand.
Would they really understand?
Grandfather King, they might not forgive you, but history will understand. You killed those subjects to consolidate your power, to prevent warlords from taking over, to avoid the chaos of the past. It was your ruthlessness as the founder king, and also your duty, but now you realize that you went astray. You killed too many. Fixing your mistakes is the greatest virtue. The living still have a chance to make amends.
Right, still have a chance. What about Will? That kid tried to kill me last night. How should I deal with him?
Your Majesty, this is your family matter. It's not my place to say.
Kill him, Grandfather King. He even dared to kill you. What else wouldn't he do? If you don't kill him today, tomorrow he'll collude with foreign enemies. The day after, he'll wash the capital city in blood. Even if my dad, Prince Albert the Virtuous, came back to life, seeing his own son turn into this patricidal, regicidal monster, he would finish him off himself. I know you can't bring yourself to do it. You are his grandfather. Spilling your grandson's blood, you'll suffer for the rest of your life. So imprison him, strip him of his royal status, confine him to the Springfield Royal Mausoleum for life. Have the Royal Guard keep a close watch. Let him spend the rest of his life repenting before the ancestral tablets.
Do as you say.
Isabel Blue pays her respects to Grandfather King.
Good child, please rise. This belonged to your grandmother, Queen Mary. She was my dear wife. She used to wear it. Before she passed, she said to leave it for my grandson's wife. Take it.
Grandfather King, this is too precious. I can't accept.
Just take whatever Grandfather King gives you.
After all, the good stuff in his treasury will belong to our kids in the future.
You rebellious boy, always eyeing my coffin savings. When we return to the capital, you'll stay in the East Palace. I'll have it fixed up for you. The two of you, and my future great-grandson, will keep me company, all right?
All right.
I'll listen to my husband.
Mom, Dad, old Eddie came to see you. Your son didn't let you down. I built an empire and made the Lancaster family the greatest in the world. It's just, it took me a little too long. My dear Mary, Albie and Edward Jr. both left before me, leaving me all alone. My good grandson, can you promise Grandpa now to become the Empire's crown prince?
Grandpa, I can agree to it, but I have two conditions. If you say no, whoever wants to be crown prince can just take it.
Let's hear it.
First, abolish the royal stipend system. All royals below the founder king will no longer be fully funded by the court.
What?
Second, abolish the no-ship policy. Lift the maritime embargo. Start the open trade policy.
Are you crazy? It'll shake the Empire's foundation.
It's to save the Empire. Grandfather King, have you done the math? Under your current system, a royal duke gets 10,000 bushels a year. A county duke gets 2,000. A grand marshal gets 1,000. The descendants are endless. Right now, the royal lineage only has dozens. What about 1,000 years later? How many idlers will the Empire have to feed? By then, half of the nation's taxes will go to funding the Lancaster lineage. How can the people live in peace?
But they carry the Lancaster blood. They're imperial kin. How could they?
Should imperial kin just sit back and reap the rewards? If my dad, Prince Albert the Virtuous, were here, would he allow his descendants to become a bunch of lazy, idle freeloaders? Grandpa, do you want the history books to say that the Empire was bankrupted by its own royal kin, completely destroying its foundation? Then there's the maritime embargo. You lock down the sea to stop the eastern raiders, to prevent coastal people from colluding with foreign enemies. But did you know? You imposed the embargo, but the eastern raiders still come. Yet the Empire's merchant ships are stuck. The Empire's silk, porcelain, and tea can't be sold overseas. We just let the Portuguese traders, Spanish merchants, and Dutch mariners make all the silver in the world. Do you know how advanced Western cannons, warships, clocks, and astronomy tools actually are? Do you know how many nations are across the sea, and how much wealth they hold? Closing our borders is like living under a rock. It's crippling our own strength. 100 years from now, Westerners will breach our doors with ships and guns, and the Empire won't even be able to fight back.
How do you know what happens in 100 years?
Because I have seen it. Grandpa, trust me just this once. If these two rules aren't changed, even if the Empire doesn't fall to internal strife, it will definitely fall to foreign enemies, and its end will be very, very ugly.
I established the royal stipend system. It's my protection for my descendants. If we abolish it, how will my children and grandchildren live? It's not about letting them fend for themselves.
We can set up assessments. If royal descendants want to receive stipends, they must pass exams or earn military merit or run businesses and meet tax targets. The capable ones can earn their own futures. The incapable ones will get a basic allowance, just enough so they don't starve. Instead of how it is now, lying around from birth and sucking the country's blood for life.
What about the maritime embargo? If we open the seas, eastern raiders, pirates, foreign enemies.
Build bigger ships. Train a stronger Imperial Navy. Turn the Imperial Navy into the world's #1 fleet. If they can come here, we can go there. Keep trade routes under the court's control. Collect maritime taxes. Trade a ship of silk for a ship of silver. This math. Can't you do it, Grandpa? Plus, in my head, I have ship designs 300 years ahead of our time. I have formulas for better cannons. Just give the word. 3 years. I'll build you an invincible fleet.
Thomas Stone, are you really sure?
Yes, but on one condition. You give me power, give me money, and the chance to rebuild everything.
Abolishing ancestral laws, opening the seas. This overturns the very foundation of my 30-year reign. But the future you spoke of, the royal stipends ruining our finances, the West's mighty ships and cannons. All right, you have my word, but reforming the royal lineage must be gradual. We can't stir up chaos. As for opening the seas, we'll trial it in Canton, Springport, and East Bay first. The Imperial Navy must lead the way. Also, doing all this will definitely offend countless people. The royal lineage, the nobles, and the coastal elites. They will all see you as their enemy. Are you afraid?
Afraid? Grandpa, I've never known what fear is. When I roll out the new policies, whoever dares to block my path, I'll wipe them all out.
Your Highness, the Duke of York, how?
Get lost. Where's my father? Is my father all right? Where is that traitor Will? I'll deal with him myself.
Henry, why did you rush back in the middle of the night?
Father, I heard what happened in Springfield. I rode back overnight from the training grounds. Father, are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm too tough to die. Besides, your nephew, Thomas Stone, is here.
Where is that bastard, William Lancaster? Father, let me go to the royal prison. I'll deal with him myself.
He's locked up. Thomas Stone said to spare his life and confine him in Springfield.
Why spare him? He committed treason. It's unforgivable. Father, you're just too soft-hearted. If it were me...
If it were you, then what?
Are you afraid that if Will had actually succeeded, I'd use the chance to raise an army and take over the empire? Father, I'll make my stance clear today. First, if William truly dares to kill you, I will raise an army against him, but not for the throne. It will be to avenge you. Second, if anything happens to you, and you name Thomas Stone as heir, I will serve Thomas as my king. I will guard the northern border for him. I'll defend the empire's gates until I die, Father. I'm your own flesh and blood. I was raised by my eldest brother. Now that he's gone, his son is my son. No matter how reckless I am, I'd never steal the realm from my nephew.
Grandfather King! Grandfather King, are you all right? Father, you're here too.
Henry, it's not that I don't trust you. I'm just afraid this throne is too tempting. Afraid you brothers will turn on each other. Afraid our Lancaster family will end up killing each other like past dynasties. Thomas Stone is a good kid. He's capable and bold and has a kind heart. But he's young and lacks a foundation. I have to pave the way for him.
Father, I understand. That's why I came today. First, to see you. Second, to say goodbye. I'm leaving. I plan to take Charlie and the rest back to Yorkshire tomorrow. Since Thomas Stone is now Crown Prince, there will be dissenters at court. The borders must not fall into chaos. I will go back and defend the north like an iron fortress, so he can stay in the capital city and focus on his new policies and peacefully inherit your throne.
Henry. Good. I didn't raise you for nothing. When I get old and can't work anymore, I'll come to Yorkshire to see you. I hear it snows a lot there in winter. I've never seen that much snow.
Then I'll build you the best heated room, drink with you every day, and listen to your stories of fighting Charles Young.
By the way, that monk by your side, Brother Gabriel.
Rest assured, Dad. As for that old monk, I know what I'm doing. Used right, he's a sharp sword. Used wrong, I know where to draw the line.
As long as you understand.
Uncle Henry, thank you.
Kid, work hard. I've got your back in Yorkshire. Anyone steps out of line, I'll clear them out for you. Kid, you look quite sharp in that outfit. About last night, I was being serious. Yorkshire will always have your back.
Take care, Uncle Henry. You take care too, Brother Charles. Write to me often. Don't worry, I will.
Thomas, to be honest, when I first heard of you, I wasn't convinced. Why does a wild kid from the streets deserve this? But now you've completely won me over. You're even better than your father. Leaving the Empire to you, I can rest easy.
Uncle Henry, I'll make the Empire even stronger. Strong enough to terrify the Northern Steppe Court, and make all nations bow to us. Wherever the sun and moon shine shall be our land.
Ha ha ha, what an ambition. Spoken like a true Lancaster. Don't forget to visit Yorkshire. I'll take you hunting and drinking and show you our vast lands. Move out!
Your Highness, it's time to head back. His Majesty is waiting for you to eat.
Eat more. Look how thin you are. Starting tomorrow, you'll attend court daily to help me with reports. Dealing with officials is exhausting. But don't worry. If you don't understand, just ask me. I'll handle the tough ones for you.
Grandfather, I finished the first drafts for the new policies.
That fast?
The details for the royal lineage assessment, the pilot plan for the open trade policy, and the budget for building the new Imperial Navy. Grandfather, we're really going to make a big impact.
For the Empire.
For everlasting peace. Grandfather, look at this! Look at this!
You brat. You scared me again.
Look, Grandfather, the 3 maritime customs offices at Canton, Springport, and East Bay, in just 7 months of open trade, we collected 2.87 million taels in taxes. And that's not even counting the profits from state-run silk, porcelain, and tea exports.
How much?
We also raided 27 families of officials colluding with smugglers, recovered 1.93 million taels of stolen silver, and seized 140,000 acres of hidden land. They scream that ancestral laws can't be changed, while smuggling for themselves.
Good. Very good. You're just like him.
What do I remind you of, Grandpa?
Just like your dad Albie back then, bringing me the river control ledges, his eyes shining bright. But he wasn't as ruthless as you. He didn't have your iron fist. Listen, Tommy, I'm stepping down. I'm leaving the Empire to you. I'm at ease. Since you're acting regent, you're practically the Emperor. The sooner I step down, the sooner you'll take your rightful place. Then you can fix this Empire with a completely free hand.
No, Grandpa, don't do this to me. Besides, I'm only 19. I want to enjoy myself for a few more years. If you step down, those old men will drag me to court every day. With mountains of memorials, how will I spend time with Izzy or go fishing with you and play with my kids?
You brat. Others fight to the death for the throne. But to you, it's just a burden. In 6 months, you've cleaned up the officials, opened up maritime trade, reformed the royal lineage, and trained a new army. The entire royal court went from total panic to completely trusting you. Tommy, you're better than Grandpa. I only knew how to conquer the Empire, but you know how to rule it and even expand it.
Grandpa, without the empire you built, without you having my back, I couldn't do anything. You gave me this chance.
Report! Your Majesty! Your Highness! The East Palace! The Crown Princess is going into labor!
Wait up, you brat! Justin! Get the sedan. No, get a horse. I'm going on horseback.
Slow down, Your Majesty. How's it going?
She's been in there for almost 2 hours.
Don't worry. When your grandmother had your dad, it took a whole day. Izzy is strong. Everything will be fine.
Congratulations, Your Majesty. Congratulations, Crown Prince. Your Highness, the Crown Princess has given birth to a son. Both mother and child are well.